We explore the ancient origins and incredible benefits of trees, but their story today is both inspiring and urgent. Around the world, deforestation is stripping away forests at an alarming rate. Trees are cut for timber, agriculture, and urban expansion. Every year, we lose millions of hectares of forest, home to countless species and vital carbon stores. When these forests disappear, soil erodes, biodiversity declines, and greenhouse gases surge into the atmosphere, accelerating climate change. Climate change itself is another threat. Increasing heat and drought weaken trees, while wildfires, pests, and diseases spread farther and faster than ever before. Even ancient forests that once seemed eternal are now vulnerable. Yet there is hope. Communities, scientists, and organizations are working tirelessly to protect and restore trees. Reforestation projects in places like Brazil's Atlantic Forest and Africa's Great Green Wall are bringing life back to degraded lands. Urban planners are planting trees to cool cities and improve air quality. Indigenous peoples, who have safeguarded forests for generations, are gaining recognition for their role as stewards of the land. Trees also offer lessons in resilience and cooperation. Their roots intertwine underground, forming vast networks, sometimes called the Wood Wide Web, that allow them to share nutrients and communicate chemical signals. A healthy forest isn't just a collection of individual trees. It's a community, supporting one another through connection. The future of trees depends on the choices we make now. Supporting sustainable forestry, reducing paper and wood waste, and advocating for conservation policies can all make a difference. Even planting a single tree in your neighborhood can ripple outward, providing shade, shelter, and cleaner air for years to come. Trees remind us that strength can be quiet, growth can be slow, and even the smallest seeds can transform the world. They've been here long before us, and with care, they'll stand long after. If you have a different opinion about trees, you can write it in the comments section, and don't forget to click the like and subscribe buttons so you won't miss other exciting stories on the Uncover Things channel. Dense rainforest canopies shelter diverse wildlife, creating one of Earth's richest ecosystems. These forests have evolved over millions of years, shaping climate and life globally. Yet human activity increasingly threatens this delicate balance. Agricultural expansion often replaces forests with monoculture crops, reducing biodiversity. Urban sprawl consumes green spaces, fragmenting habitats and isolating wildlife. Forest loss contributes significantly to global carbon emissions, worsening climate change. Heat waves and prolonged droughts stress trees, making them susceptible to pests and disease. Wildfires fueled by dry conditions consume vast forest areas with devastating speed. Even the oldest, most resilient forests are no longer immune to these threats. But across continents, inspiring efforts are underway to heal the planet's lungs. In Brazil, the Atlantic Forest is regaining life through dedicated replanting and protection. Africa's Great Green Wall aims to stop desertification by planting millions of trees across the Sahel. Cities worldwide are integrating green spaces to combat heat and pollution. Trees planted in cities provide shade, reduce energy costs, and enhance well-being. Indigenous communities continue their vital role, blending tradition with modern conservation. Their deep understanding of ecosystems offers invaluable guidance for forest management. Beneath the forest floor lies a hidden world of communication and cooperation. This wood wide web enables trees to share nutrients and warn each other of danger. Forests thrive through this unseen cooperation, much like a close-knit community. Our actions today will determine whether forests flourish or fade away. Choosing sustainable forestry helps maintain forest health and resources for generations. Reducing paper and wood waste minimizes unnecessary tree loss. Advocating for conservation policies supports large-scale forest protection efforts. Even small acts, like planting a tree in your neighborhood, create lasting impact. That single tree can grow to provide shade, shelter, and cleaner air for decades. Trees teach us that strength often lies in quiet endurance rather than loud display. Growth is a patient journey, unfolding slowly but surely over time. And even the smallest seed holds the potential to transform an entire landscape. Trees have witnessed the rise and fall of civilizations, standing as silent sentinels. Their roots run deeper than memory. Their branches reach beyond horizons. With care and respect, they will continue to stand long after we are gone. Your voice matters in this story of life and renewal. Share your thoughts about trees in the comments below. Don't forget to like this video if you found it inspiring. Subscribe to the Uncover Things channel for more exciting stories about our world. Together we can nurture a future where forests thrive and life flourishes. Because in every tree lies a story of resilience, connection, and endless possibility. Sunlight filters through a dense forest canopy. Birdsong echoes in the background. Take a deep breath. The oxygen filling your lungs right now most likely came from a tree. Trees are silent giants, standing watch over our planet for hundreds, sometimes thousands of years. They clean our air, anchor our soil, store carbon, and provide homes for millions of species. But their story is far older and more intricate than we might imagine. Trees first appeared around 385 million years ago during the Devonian period, when Earth was still a wild and alien place. These early trees transformed the planet's climate and atmosphere, stabilizing soil and pumping oxygen into the air. Over time, they helped shape ecosystems that allowed life to flourish on land. Today, trees occupy nearly every corner of our world, from tropical rainforests and temperate woodlands to savannas and boreal forests. There are more than 60,000 known species of trees, each adapted to its environment in unique ways. Towering redwoods in California can grow over 350 feet tall, while hardy bristlecone pines in the American West can live for nearly 5,000 years, making them some of the oldest living organisms on Earth. Beyond their size and age, trees are remarkable living machines. Through photosynthesis, they absorb carbon dioxide, combine it with water and sunlight, and produce oxygen. In doing so, they act as giant carbon sinks, slowing the pace of climate change. Their roots prevent erosion, their leaves filter pollutants, and their shade cools cities sweltering under heat waves. Trees are also crucial for biodiversity. A single mature oak can support hundreds of species, from insects and birds to mammals and fungi. In tropical rainforests, trees form a complex, multi-layered habitat, where every branch and leaf may harbor life. These interconnected systems create the foundation for food chains and ecosystems worldwide. Human history is equally entwined with trees. Ancient cultures considered them sacred. The Norse Yggdrasil, the Bodhi tree where Buddha attained enlightenment, or the oaks of the Druids. Trees have provided timber for our homes, fuel for our fires, paper for our books, and fruit to sustain us. They've been symbols of strength, wisdom, and renewal in stories and traditions across continents. Yet even as we benefit from them, trees often fade into the background of our busy lives. We walk past them on city streets, take shelter under their branches, or admire their colors in autumn, rarely pausing to consider the millennia of evolution and resilience they represent. In Part 2, we'll look closer at the challenges trees face today: deforestation, climate change, and habitat loss, as well as the incredible ways people around the world are working to protect and restore them. Trees are not just scenery. They are the living pillars of Earth's ecosystems and our own survival. Their quiet presence tells a story of endurance, cooperation, and balance, a story we are still a part of. Sunlight streams through leaves, casting shifting patterns on the forest floor. Birds flit between branches, their songs weaving through the air like a living melody. Each breath connects us to this ancient lineage, a chain stretching back millions of years. Imagine the first roots gripping the soil, anchoring life in a world yet untamed. With each leaf unfurled, a breath of fresh air was gifted to the growing atmosphere. Life began to climb from the waters, finding refuge and sustenance among these green pioneers. Forests grew, weaving networks of roots and branches that whispered secrets of survival. From the humid tropics to icy boreal realms, trees adapted, each telling a unique story of place and time. The redwoods rise like ancient skyscrapers, reaching for the heavens with silent grandeur. The bristlecone pines endure through millennia, weathering storms and time itself. Beneath their bark, a silent symphony of life pulses, sap flowing, cells growing, energy transforming. Photosynthesis turns sunlight into sustenance, weaving carbon, water, and light into oxygen and life. In their roots, trees hold the earth together, preventing soil from slipping away. Their leaves filter the air, cleansing invisible poisons that threaten life. Under their shade, cities find refuge from relentless heat waves, a natural cooling balm. A single oak tree can be a bustling metropolis for hundreds of creatures. In the rainforest, every layer of leaves and branches shelters new worlds of life. These intricate webs form the foundation of food chains that sustain life across the planet. Throughout history, humans have revered trees as sacred and wise beings. From the Norse Yggdrasil spanning worlds to the Bodhi tree of enlightenment, trees have inspired myths and faith. Timber built our homes, firewood warmed our nights, paper carried our stories, and fruit nourished our bodies. In stories and traditions, trees stand as emblems of strength, wisdom, and renewal. Yet, amid our bustling lives, these giants often become invisible, mere background to our daily paths. We pause briefly to shelter beneath their branches or admire their autumn colors, rarely pondering their ancient resilience. Tomorrow's story will reveal the urgent threats these silent giants face today. From relentless deforestation to shifting climates and shrinking habitats, their survival hangs in balance. Yet hope thrives in the hands of those who plant, protect, and restore these vital ecosystems. Each sapling is a promise, a step toward healing the wounds of the past. Trees are not mere scenery. They are the living pillars of Earth's ecosystems and our own survival. Their quiet presence tells a story of endurance, cooperation, and balance, a story we are still a part of. Breathe deeply once more and listen to the silent giants who have watched over Earth for eons.